Today on Sports Edition, we meet Simeon basketball star Keezo Brown. He's going to play in the new high school professional basketball league. And we meet the state champions for track and field from Proviso West. Don't touch that dial. Sports Edition starts right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sports Edition. I'm Kenny McReynolds. Well, this is the time of year that a lot of our high school seniors are graduating. The basketball players are getting ready to go to prom and then go to college. Well, Simeon basketball star Keezo Brown, he is going a different route. He is going to play in LeVar Ball's high school basketball league. It is a pleasure to welcome back. He's been here before with Simeon, Keezo Brown, and his dad, Marquise Brown Sr. And Dad, I'm going to start with you.
Yes, sir.
How exciting is this for you and your family that your son, after he graduates from high school, will have a chance to do something that a lot of people don't do, which is to play professional out of high school?
Oh, man, it's very exciting. For him to play at Simeon on a high level and then get this opportunity to play in the JBA is just big time. Mm-hmm. And the things that LeVar Ball is doing for guys to get this opportunity is great also. And I'm just looking forward to just seeing them play on that level.
Keezo, are you excited with this opportunity to play?
I'm very excited. I'm just happy God giving me this time to just show off my talent and show the world that Keezo is back. Mm-hmm.
Right, and Keezo is back. You know, going into Simeon, he was the next one. Yeah, every time that you go to Simeon, somebody had to be the next one.
Right.
So let's be honest. Keezo had some health issues.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's okay now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he's working through that, and he's just ready to go. He's ready to go, and God brought him back from a situation and giving him an opportunity to show the world what he's made of, and I think that's what he's going to do.
Now, Keezo, we want to make it clear, too, that you will be taking college courses, just not in a school, but online, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. What went into making this decision, Keezo, instead of going to a college like a Chicago State, I know who recruited you, to playing for LeVar Ball's basketball league?
Just to help out my family situation that we was going through the struggle, and it was just a great opportunity that I could just get out the hood and just help out my family. So I just decided to go on with this choice. Mm-hmm.
Dad, was it a difficult choice for you and your family to make?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult. I was tugging with it a little bit. It took me about a day to make the decision because, you know, you really don't want to just give up his whole college, you know, situation and probably playing NCAA. But when I talked to Tracy Dildy, that helped it along because Tracy, he told me it was a chance he might be the coach. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, this was going to be his coach at Chicago State, and how often would this be, you know, opportunity for him to be the coach on the pro level? So
right, and he has a chance to do it. Now, what about this league? Let me be devil's advocate here. Mm-hmm. People are going to say these young men should go to college. They shouldn't play pro ball. They shouldn't make the kind of money that LeVar Ball is going to pay. Do you think this league is going to make it? And B, what do you say to those people that say that young man should go into a regular college situation, not classes online?
Well, for the people who might say that he needs to go to college, well, he's still going to college. I just had a daughter who just graduated from college. She didn't play sports, but she graduated from college. Whether it was getting a sports scholarship, she still went to college. So he's still going to college. There's no difference between a guy getting their degree at 40 years old or 22 years old. At the end of the day, it's still a degree.
Right.
When you get a Mercedes-Benz you can be 18 years old or you can get it at 65, guess what? It's still a Mercedes-Benz. So, you know, I mean, people gonna say all kind of stuff, but
you do what you think is best.
Yeah.
Keezo, what did Rob Smith say about your choice?
I haven't talked to him about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him about it.
So it's basically a family decision. Yeah. The family decided this is what it's going to be. Yeah. And now, you're going to be excited when you guys play here in Chicago?
Yeah, I'm going to be very excited. Yeah.
And also the All-Star games here, too.
Yeah, it is.
And the thing I like about it, besides getting paid, the champion, you get what, a Mercedes or a Cadillac?
Yeah, Mercedes, Cadillac, or BMW.
Okay, and Kiesel's already said I could drive his Mercedes,
he already
Cadillac,
said it. He already said that you can have that. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna hold you to that, but I'll chauffeur you around. How's that? Yeah, he said, I'm going to hold you to that. Hey, guys, congratulations on your decision and the best of luck to you. So we're going to take a break. The name of the team in Chicago will be the Chicago Ballers.
Yeah, Chicago Ballers.
We're going to come back and we're going to meet the coach, okay?
Okay.
Hey, good luck to you, Kiesel.
All right, appreciate it.
Hey, stay right there. Let's take a break. Back in a minute. Welcome back to Sports Edition. I'm Kenny McReynolds. It is a pleasure to bring in the coach of the Chicago Ballers from the Junior Basketball Association. He's no stranger to Chicago basketball. Eddie Denard is going to be the coach. And Eddie, how excited are you to have these young men representing Chicago in LeVar Ball's new Junior Basketball Association?
And I can't even put it in words how excited I am. This is going to be a great thing for not just the JBA, but the city of Chicago also. Gives people a thing, something to do in the summer. Hopefully we can get a good fan base and get some guys and some people out to support the Chicago Ballers, because we got some Chicago names that's pretty big, like Kiesel Brown. Yeah,
Kiesel Brown's going to be your headliner. Who are some of the other guys that people may recognize that will be on your team?
Well, we got a couple guys from out of the state too, so some guys from New Jersey, some guys from Washington, D.C., and some other places, but Kiesel clearly is the headliner of the league and of the Chicago team. We got a couple other guys from the Chicagoland, like Montrell Dixon, whose brothers actually put his name in the NBA draft from UIC, Dikembe Dixon. So he's a very athletic forward that's going to be able to help us tremendously also.
Oh, that's pretty good. Now, these guys are from high school and also junior colleges, correct?
So, yeah, anybody from the age of 18 to 20 was able to play in the league. So some guys were freshmen in college, and yeah, they're getting a chance to put their skills on a great platform.
Okay. And you guys are going to play at the Wintrust Arena, so this is really big time.
This is really big time. That arena is amazing, and it's definitely an honor for us to be able to play there.
Now, what days will you be at Wintrust?
So we'll be playing there June 26th, July 19th, and August 2nd for the All-Star game.
The All-Star game will be 2nd. July 2nd.
August 2nd, yeah.
I mean, August 2nd here at Wintrust. So you're going to bring everybody from the league right in here with LeVar Ball probably sitting courtside.
Oh, he's definitely going to be at courtside. At all the games, he's going to actually be courtside at every game. So LeVar Ball will be at every game, and that's the good thing about it. LeVar Ball and the Big Baller brand does a lot of pop-up shots. So now when you guys come to the game, you won't have to worry about standing in long lines to get to the pop-up shops and actually meet LeVar Ball and Lonzo Ball also, too.
Okay, so everybody will be there.
Yes, everybody will be at the game.
What made you decide that this was right for you to take on this challenge with the Chicago Ballers?
It was just such a unique opportunity that I felt like I couldn't pass up on. I was actually going to be a coach under Tracy Dildy, but once the opportunity presented itself for me to be the head coach, I was like, man, I can't pass up on this, and it's an opportunity that I'm definitely grateful for and very excited for, and it's going to be amazing, man.
Now, this league is going to be similar to the Big Three, where all the teams coach on one site weekly?
So 4 teams play at each game, at each city, I'm sorry. So it'll be the marquee team, which is the home team. So Chicago, for instance, will play the 7:30 game against whomever. Then it'll be another game with 2 other teams playing at 5 o'clock before our game.
Okay. So then these 4 teams, and when you leave Chicago,
and then another team will go to the other 4 teams will be playing at another city within the next 2 days.
Okay.
Then we'll go flip-flop and play at another city. So it's going to be a lot of traveling. I mean, we're hitting like 6 different cities each team. So
there's going to be a lot of fun. So let me ask you quickly, what do you say to people that say these young men shouldn't go out of high school, they should go to college, they shouldn't play in this basketball association?
See, this is not a knock against the NCAA or anything of that sort. So I feel like everybody should have options on what they want to do. So some kids aren't good in school. It's just some kids don't reach the requirements coming out of high school, and then they don't end up seeing the NCAA anyway. They end up going to the NJCAA. So some people never see the NCAA anyway. So why not give them this alternative to be able to go play at the professional level, which everybody wants to do if you're playing basketball.
Right.
At this age, give them that other alternative to be able to do that instead of having to go to the NCAA to get there.
Now, if your team, the Chicago Ballers, if you win the championship, do you get the choice of Mercedes or Cadillac as well?
Every member, assistant coaches, managers, trainers, that's part of the Team Chicago will get a car. So
how about guys that put you on TV?
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put a good word in for you. Hopefully, they can give us a 13 car instead of just
I'll take a used one. I'll take a used one.
I got you. I'll let you ride mine sometime.
Okay,
I got a car here, so.
Hey, we got you on tape.
I got you.
Eddie, good luck with the Chicago Ballers.
Appreciate
I can't wait to get it started. Of course, Keezo Brown, our good buddy, is going to be the headliner.
Absolutely.
And best of luck to you. We will be there on the 26th of June.
And thank you. And please, everybody come out and support us, and hopefully we have a great show in Chicago, and go Chicago.
Go Chicago, okay. Hey, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk track and field. We're going to meet the state 4x100 champions from Proviso West. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Sports Edition. I'm Kenny McReynolds. If you know me, you know I love track and field. I used to run track. I absolutely love track. Proviso West, their men's track team, they are the state champions in the 4x400. What a feat that is. That is an incredible relay race to watch. It is a pleasure to bring in Johnny Jenkins, the coach of Proviso West, along with Kashawn Robinson, one of his young men. And Coach, congratulations, state champions 4x400. That is a beautiful race to watch and quite an accomplishment.
Thank you, thank you.
What was the key to your team winning down in Charleston?
Well, we focused on, I was telling the kids, if we win the heat, just win the heat, we can make it to the finals. So I just instilled in them that, look, don't worry about nobody else. We're running for time. Let's put a nice time up here. And they end up running the fastest time in the state on Friday. Mm-hmm. So they dropped three seconds off their sectional time coming into state. So everybody in the state was like, where did that come from? But we've been running in cold weather all year. So I knew when it got hot, these young men could pull it off.
And they can pull it off. Now, Mr. Robinson, unfortunately, you were injured downstate. What happened?
Well, we competed for the 4x2, and when I get off the curve during the 4x2, I accidentally messed up my foot. Well, I had an injury, and I felt good like the second day of practice. So when I hit the 100 mark, I messed up my foot and then couldn't finish it. So after that, I went to the trainer, and it was swollen. Mm-hmm. So I was disappointed I couldn't run the 4x4, but that's my event. I'm the second leg of 4x4.
But your guy stepped up.
Yes.
And you still won.
Yeah.
So you're proud because
I'm proud. I'm proud of my former senior, Kevon. So he stepped in when I was hurt and he got a medal.
Coach, how proud are you that this young man did the best he could? He comes to you and says, Coach, I just can't go, because he could have said I could go, and then he would not have been 100%.
Right, and I wouldn't be sitting here. He stepped, he came to me, and I was sitting in the stands. He called me. And I'm like, where are you? He said, I'm in the trainer's office. I'm hurt. I'm like, huh? And he said, yes, I can't run the 4x4. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I was crushed at that moment. I was like, but I know we brought down other guys that can, fulfill that spot. And when I called Kevon Williams, and I was like, you got to run the 4x4. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I'm ready, Coach. So
it was more like, hey, next man up, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, Kashawn, what was it about track that captured your imagination that said, I want to run track in high school?
Well, it all started when I was in middle school in 7th grade. Like, I used to live in Justice, Illinois, and I ran for Wilkins junior high school track team. And then after I graduated, I found out about track and like, okay, I'm going to do track. So my freshman year, went downstate to see what it was like, and then it inspired me to motivate me to come out here and try my best and make it down there. And I did, and I love it. And my coach is like a former, he like a legend at our school. So to be honest, he a legend. So he taught us a lot of stuff, and that's how I started liking it.
A legend in his own mind, right? But Coach, you were state champion in '88, correct?
Yes. Yes.
In the 4x1?
No, state champion in the long jump. I jumped 24.3. And I also got hurt my senior. I ran 47.8 in the 400.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's pretty impressive. Well, Coach, congratulations. You're a state champion, and that's so difficult to do, and what a great race it was. But we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back. We're going to actually meet the 4 young men who ran in the race, okay?
Okay.
Hey, get that foot well, okay?
Thank you.
All right, hey, let's take a break. Back with more track in a minute. Welcome back to Sports Edition. Kenny McReynolds. We are talking track and field. The state champions for the 4x400 from Proviso West High School. Couple of young men that ran the race. Gregory Williamson to my left, to the far left, Kevon Williams. Kevon, you were the substitute. Man, you got to get this phone call. You have to step in. What went through your mind when the coach says, I need you?
When the coach called me, I told him I was ready, and I was like, Coach, I packed for 2 days anyways because our other relays didn't make it. So this is like our last shot. And when he called on me, I knew that there was a very important role for me. And I knew like this is for my team and for my coach, for my community. So I suited up. I already warmed up with my other teammate, Derek Crosby. So I was already ready to go. And once they called on me, I was ready. And I told I was going to give them all I got.
Gregory, when I asked Kevon what went through his mind, you said, yeah. So what went through your mind? I mean, was that like, I know he could do this, or were you nervous?
I knew he can do it. I had trust in my teammate, but it was very last minute, and we were getting ready to run. It was less than 20 to 30 minutes before we ran, so I was just like, God, just put it in your hands and let us run how we usually run in practice.
Now, 4x400, that's one lap around the track at full speed.
Full speed.
What is the key? Is it the full speed or is it the handoff?
It is the full speed. It is the full speed coming around the last 100 meters of the race. It is do or die, and just giving it all you have at the end.
Okay, what leg do you run?
The first leg of the blocks.
So you're out of the blocks.
Yes.
It's up to you to get the good start, get the good lead.
Break the stagger.
Yeah, okay, break the stagger. What did you run?
I'm the second leg.
So you're the second leg. So we got the 1 and 2. Tell me about passing the baton to Kevon, who was the last minute substitution. So you probably, I would assume, didn't have a lot of time to practice that handoff.
Well, the handoffs weren't as strategic as the 4x2 or the 4x1 handoffs because I'm coming in a little bit slower than I am when I'm coming in for the 4x2. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't that bad.
Okay, when you get the handoff, you see Gregory coming to you. What's going through your mind?
When I see him coming in, like I see him coming in slow, I see him like dying, but I know that he's still giving his all. And like I just want to get the stick so I can give my team a better lead. And like once I get the stick, I'm like, all right, it's time to give my all. Because on the second leg, you had to come around the curve. Mm-hmm. And my coach always tell me, like, you got to get out. You got to get out. And like I be seeing him dying, and I be like, I don't want to get out too much. Because I don't want to run anymore. I want to get it for my teammates so I can get it to the next leg. And like once I get it, I'm coming around that curve, and like I try to like get out as fast as I can, not get boxed in.
Okay,
and like that's like the main.
You don't want to get boxed in. Now, when you give him the baton, do you holler, stick, stick, stick?
I just say go, just go, just go.
Yeah. Just go. Forget stick. Just get out and go. See, when I ran, we would always yell stick, stick, stick. Yeah. And you were, because you're not looking back. You're waiting for the field, and the guy would say, put in your hand, say stick. You just say go, go, go. Go. Yeah. Now, when you hand it off to the third man, what do you say?
Like, I just hand it to him. I be like, here. Like,
here, man, just go run, go run.
I know he's gonna like give his all, and I have full confidence. Like the thing about us, like we have full confidence in each other. Like no matter what part we are in the race, like to know that your teammate, when you give it off, when you hand that stick off, that they're gonna do what they gotta do is like one of the greatest feelings ever.
Mm-hmm. What was it like when you guys crossed the finish line and you look up at the scoreboard, Proviso West, #1 state champions?
It was just like an amazing feeling. We was like, it was so much that like, we was all still in shock. Cause like, we was like, we just did it. Like, we celebrated, we was thankful, but we really just did this. Like, we really,
it's unreal.
It was like a really unreal feeling.
Unreal feeling. Well, gentlemen, I love the medals. You have them on your neck. You're a state champion, something no one could ever take away. You both seniors?
No. He is a senior.
I'm a senior, coming out my first year in track.
Okay.
It's just like I played basketball for 3 years.
and I came out track for like a little bit indoor, but really for outdoor. But I had an injury and a hamstring, so I couldn't compete for like 2 weeks. So I was only really there for like 2 months, but I accomplished all of my high school goals.
Right,
like
in 2 months. Hey, I don't need 4 years. I got 2 months, I can get it done. Will you run in college, or do you know?
Yes, I will be running college.
Where at?
The school I'm looking at now, Xavier, but I'm still undecided.
Okay.
So like, if I get any other offers, I can consider them into the count.
Okay, well, gentlemen, congratulations, continued success. You're a junior?
Yes, I'm a junior, so I'm coming back next year.
We're coming back right here next year on Sports Edition. I like this guy. He's got a lot of confidence. I'll see you next year, Kenny. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. We're going to meet the third leg and the anchor leg of this championship team. Hey, let's take a break. Back with more in a minute. Welcome back to Sports Edition. Kenny Reynolds with Proviso West Track. One final segment. We're going to meet now the third and fourth runners of the state championship 4x400 state championship track team. Derek Crosby. Derek, you ran the third leg. Cottrell Askins, you won the anchor. Derek, I just found out you guys were in like last place, and you get the baton. Yeah. Well, what are you thinking, man? You're the third leg. You got to make up a little ground.
I came in warming up with the guys with a clear head, so I was pretty focused. I was zeroed in and came in calm. So when it came through and Kevon gave me the stick, it was pretty much do or die then. God blessed me with the athletic ability and speed and a great coach and trainers to be able to keep myself together in the race. So when I took off, I got out, I paced myself on the backside and into the curb. It was a pack ahead of me of guys fighting for positions, and I swung around wide, and when I came around into the straight, I had already started to make my move in onto the group. And when it came over into the straightaway, I came out the curb wide and had to go even wider, and I started to pass everyone. And I know my fourth leg, when he comes and I give him the stick, I always have to give it to him in first or second. Okay, well, Cottrell, they tell me you're sophomore, you refuse to lose.
Yes, sir.
You get the stick. What's going through your mind? Because when he first got the stick, you guys are in last place. So what are you thinking?
When I got the stick?
Yes.
All right, so when I got the stick, I was thinking, all I knew was, all right, I just stay behind him, don't overexert yourself, and when the time comes, make the move.
When do you decide when that time is to make your move?
Usually at the 200 mark. I always make my move at the 200 mark.
And then that's when you put it into a different gear.
Yeah, that's when I go all out, leave it all on the track, you know.
Now, your coach and Derek told me you just refuse to lose, no matter what. Tell me about that mentality of, hey, I'm not going to lose.
Well, okay, well, it's been something I've always had in me since a kid. It's just my pride, you know. I just don't want to lose. I don't want to have to feel the feeling of a loss. I like the feeling of winning, so. Right, and you won state championship, right? Yeah. Derek, how is it to have a guy like this on your team that says, look, I don't care if we're first or 15th, we're not going to lose? How do you like that?
It's the best feeling in the world, to be honest, because I've been looking for that for so long in any sport I play. To know that there's a guy after me that runs even harder than I do, I couldn't ask for anything more.
What was it about track, guys, that you decided, I want to run track in high school?
I mean, I'm not sure. Coming into high school, I had a few sports in mind I wanted to focus on, but track definitely wasn't one of them. And to be at the end of my high school career, the best thing I had is nothing but God.
Right. Now, you're a sophomore, so what was it about track that captured your imagination?
Well, I didn't find a passion for track until 8th grade year. That's when I found out I was fast, because they just wanted to put me in all the races. They were like, oh, he's fast, he should run this and that. And, well, I ran this and that, and I was winning then, too. And I was like, this is fun. But at first, really, I really wasn't gonna run track. I wanted to play basketball. and then I ran cross country too, but that was just for conditioning.
Okay.
for
Yeah. So you sure
basketball.
like I was. You didn't know you were fast, but you just out playing and you kept winning. And they said, hey, you know what? You should run track because you're beating everybody else and you're just out there having fun, but nobody could catch up with you guys. But hey, this is a tremendous accomplishment, guys. I love the medals that you guys have on. Now, are you going to run in college?
I plan to.
Okay, where at?
I'm undecided at the moment.
Okay. And you're a sophomore, so you'll be back next year, right?
2 more years.
2 more years. I like that confidence. I'll see you, Kenny, the next 2 years. I hope I should still be here. So I never go home. I just sit here. So I'll be sitting here the next 2 years waiting for you to come back. Hey, guys, thanks so much. Congratulations and continued success.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, don't forget that you can catch past episodes of Sports Edition by going to WCIU.com/local. For Proviso West Track and our guys Keezo Brown and Keezo Sr. and the entire show, I'm Kenny McReynolds. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Sports Edition.